Good evening, everyone, and welcome in to Georgia, Alabama Sports Live, and it's Thrift, it's Rich, it's Region Tournament, District Tournament, Playoff Basketball. It's finally here. It's Calvary, it's Westfield. Winner will take a leg up in the standings. Westfield comes in ranked number 7 in the 3A classification. Calvary comes in ranked number 7 in the 4A classification. Both teams need a big win as they want to move up in the standings. Calvary swept the seasons as they won at Westfield last week, and they also won here at home. Now Westfield, who has played tough all season long, looking to get off to a good start here today. Westfield is a team part of Middle Georgia Sports Live, and we are simulcasting on Middle Georgia Sports Live, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Middle Georgia Sports Live. Steve Smith in the building. We're going to have him on here in just a moment. He walks up and he can walk in front of the camera. He's trying to be shy right now. We're going to have him on in just a second because guess what? It's a ring ceremony we're doing here at halftime of this game. Hostin will tip it away, and we are now playing some basketball. All right, Coach. Steve Smith here joining us, Athletic Director of Baseball. Coach just left the JV game to come over here, but it's been a lot of fun, Coach. You get to host all the schools. How much do you enjoy being able to host something like this and showing off your beautiful campus to everyone in the GIAA?
It's always a great opportunity when you get a chance to bring all of the schools from our region, bring them all in here. Obviously, they play during the regular season, but being able to host an event like this is a pretty cool thing.
Got hospitality, and I tell you what, Richard Holdridge has been super excited as that one's blocked by Hostin. Coach, baseball season just got underway, and I know you want to put a message out there. You are still looking for staff members that would like to come and help a part of your baseball program. I want you an opportunity to be able to put that out there.
Yeah, so we've had a couple guys that had to step away this year that have been with us for several years. Scott Donahoe was with us for 10 years. Scott Scoggins was with us for 7 years. And then we had Rodney Rutherford, but he had to step away as well. So we're trying to fill a spot specifically for the hitting side. But we've been able to get a lot of work in. But yeah, we're still looking for a hitting guy right now. Westfield
and Calvary going against each other right now. Nice drive down the baseline. You've seen your boys' team play. They're about as talented as anyone in the GIAA. Obviously Pacelli's at the top right now, but they can compete with anyone. What do you want to see from the team tonight to be able to be competitive against a really good Westfield team?
You got 2 young guards, so obviously, with the 2 young guys, it's really just about, decision making. They've really been working on really making sure that ball movement has been a little more precise than maybe what it's been over the last couple of weeks. And then you got that guy right there, Dylan Hostin, that just kind of cleans it up. So I think if we move the ball around and limit the turnovers, obviously we feel pretty good about our chances tonight.
Here comes Tyler Freeman, who just got injected into the starting lineup. Will jack up a 3, and that one off the mark, no good. It's 2-2 here. Main reason I wanted to have you on because on Thursday we're doing a giveaway. Coca-Cola, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're calling a tailgating kit, Coach. Here at Calvary, we're giving away a smoker, a cooler, and some Coke products. And how can people, when they get here, how are we going to give it away? How do they be a part of what we're going to be doing on Thursday for this Coke and Georgia Alabama Sports Live giveaway?
Yeah, so on Thursday, every ticket that is purchased, everybody that enters into the building, they'll have an opportunity to put their name in for the drawing, and then at halftime of the boys' championship game, we'll go ahead and do the raffle. We're really appreciative of Coke and their partnership, obviously, with y'all. And we're working on a partnership with us as well. But they've helped out with our hospitality room this week where they provided the drinks. They've done a really good job.
Coach, by the way, one of the things that we're giving away is this tray that has Vince Dooley's signature on it. I don't know how authentic it is, but listen, it was deep in Coke's headquarters, so it has to be worth something. And it's got Vince Dooley and the Georgia national championship game from 1980 and his signature on it. That's also going to be a part of it. So if you want a chance to win that, you got to be in attendance. And like he said, you have to buy a ticket. and then you get a chance to win that drawing. So, Coach, I cannot wait for that on Thursday at halftime of the boys' championship game.
Yep, and we appreciate you, Thrift. We appreciate you guys. I know you got a lot going on this week with soccer and baseball.
We got soccer going on right now, Coach.
And got a chance to watch the Pacelli Lakeside games yesterday. So you guys are full force with baseball and obviously with soccer, but being able to still make the time to do the region tournament, I think is great.
Well, Coach, thank you so much, man, and we look forward to being here on Thursday. What time are the championship games? No consolation, just championship games on Thursday.
5:30 girls championship, and then 7 p.m. will be the boys championship.
And I said it was a final thing, but Jeff Halstead walked up to me and said, hey, man, we're giving away rings. Talk about that team. Talk about Jeff Halstead, what he means, and finally recognizing these group of girls that had an incredible year, and I think one of the biggest state championships in that program's history.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I mean, you know, you could see it last year that they were a very talented team, a little bit inexperienced and very young, but we knew coming into this year that they were going to be a very, very talented team, and they showed right from the beginning. That was a good play by Liam Hocutt right there. But, you know, really, you know, from the start to finish, they were dominant all year long. They played some really good competition. And then going into, you know, and again, you just don't know, you know, a lot of times with a young team how they're going to respond in a postseason play. But I think last year, getting an opportunity to taste that down at South Commons and then coming back, they weren't kind of a deer in headlights this year. They were kind of prepared for the moment. And Coach Halstead and his staff just did a phenomenal job. Coach Jeff does a great job of preparing those girls. He does that at an extremely high level. So we're really proud of them, and we return every single one of those players going into next year. So that really bodes well for us going into the next year.
I know they had a tough year this year on the hardcore. But I'll tell you this, that basketball team that has a lot of those softball girls, in about 2 years, they're going to be singing a different tune. So I look forward to seeing them grow there as well, Coach. So.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You know, Coach Norton sent me a text right after the game the other day. Said,
and it was a close one in Sean Rock.
We lost by 2. And I just told him, I said, you know, you're going to look back at, you know, this year and the experience that they got. Again, their sport for a lot of those girls is softball, so it comes a little bit more naturally for them. In basketball, they're really learning how to compete. But you look at the athleticism, you know, and really even the skill set. And I think, you know, next year they're going to be able to look back at this past season and see the growth from year to year.
It's 6-4 here, 3:27. Coach will stay with us here till the end of the quarter. Westfield and Calvary. Big game for both teams. They're both in the playoffs. Regardless what happens right here, both teams are in the playoffs in their respective classification. There's going to be a travel. But it's about the seeding. And especially in the 4A, I think everyone's trying to avoid Pacelli as much as they can, which is understandable. If you look at the 4A classification, it's Pacelli and then everyone else. So that means it's wide open who can be in that state championship game, Coach. So this is a big one. And for Westfield, they're number 7. I know they want to move up in the 3A classification. So a big game. I was talking with a parent, and I think you would agree with this as a coach. You should be rewarded for losing a close game to an elite level talented team than beating a team that's not very good. And I think that's what Max Preps does here for the GIAA. And people keep asking me, how are teams with losing records ahead of teams with winning records? Well, again, they play a tougher schedule. Do you like that format where you may have a worse record than someone else, but if you play tougher teams, you're going to be ahead of them?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that at all. I mean, you really want to kind of push your schedule. I mean, really, you want everybody to kind of push your schedule, play tough competition, but you definitely should be rewarded, you know, playing a team that, you know, when you play a Pacelli, that should definitely mean more than if you're playing a team that, you know, is 5-15 and you beat them. You know, you want it should mean a little bit more. So
did you think it hurt you last year with baseball? Knowing you played a tough schedule? I mean, it helped you and it hurt you a little bit, do you think, because of the losses or because of how they do their power rankings? You're going to still do that tough schedule no matter what.
Going into the last week, we were flip-flopping back and forth between the 4 seed, which would have been a bye, and the 5 seed.
Yep.
And then the last day, they redid their calculations. We ended up being 6. You know, so, I mean, I don't understand that sometimes, but
nice shot by Liam Hocutt there.
I do like that that your strength of schedule comes into play. I think it just needs, because again, all schedules are not equal.
Yeah.
So you can have a team that is you know, 20-0 and another team that's 20-0, and they could play 2 completely different schedules, and one means way more than the other one. So
no doubt.
I think you know, Max Prep's power rankings, I think there's not a perfect way to do it, but I like how we do it.
9-9 here is the score. Westfield and Calvary. And by the way, Coach, we're going to be here a long time because you still got one more game after this. It's like Coach Steve Smith wanted us here till midnight. That's why I love him. We're going to be staying the night having a lock-in here at Calvary. Nice move and pass. Hostin finding Hokut 11-9. Back and forth they go here. Westfield and Calvary. Zone defense by the Knights. You talk about the young guard play, Coach, but Dylan Hostin's got to take over. When he's playing his game, Calvary's good as anyone, but when he's off of it, it's definitely noticeable throughout the game.
I had a conversation with him the other day, and I told him, I said, Dylan, there has only been 2 games all season long where you've not been the best player on the court. You have to believe that, and you have to play just like that because, again, I mean, outside of, Pacelli and Mackay, they've got 3 guys that can really play.
Right.
But you look at every other game that we've played this year, and he's probably been the best player on the court. I think, and again, with a young athlete, they all go through those struggles of really believing in themselves, and I think his demeanor and his nature is a little bit more on that humble side, and I really wish sometimes he just kind of just go get it.
Be that dog and just say, get out of my way and give me the daggone ball.
Because he can flat out play, and when he's on and he's confident and believing in himself, he's really, really good.
How about the move from the young guard who airballs, but then there's Hostin, and then he has it smacked away with 41.2 seconds remaining. 11-9 here. Winner of this game will take on the winner of the next game. It's another rivalry. It's Pacelli and then it's Brookstone. Last time these 2 teams faced off, there was a baptism that happened in the name of Mackay, and that dunk went viral across the entire area. But I want to say this, and I'm going to say it on the game. I commend Charlie Peak for even trying. I think anybody that is willing to take on that role and saying, I don't care, I'm going to give my best effort, you should be commended on that. And I know many people think, well, he got dunked on. Well, he also tried to block his shot.
He did.
So at least he's being a team player. There's Hostin, missing, gets his own rebound, and this is where he can dominate, Coach. Yeah. He's just better at being able to get that second chance rebound.
Clean it up.
13-9, shot clock is off, and Westfield can hold for the last shot. Almost a travel there. And bad pass, and they're going to get over the back, Coach. That's tough. Maybe a little aggressive there by Hostin, and the one thing you don't want is getting foul trouble here early.
No. When
you can leave your big men out there like Hokut and Hostin, and I don't see Liam Anderson dressed out. He's not playing, so short bench for Coach Gordon.
A little bit. We haven't really had a real deep bench really all season long, and then when you have someone like that, especially a guy that's 6'6", that doesn't help. But yeah, he tweaked his ankle in practice yesterday.
Worst time to be able to do that. 13-9's the score. Coach, don't forget, as he just made mention, we got our coat giveaway this Thursday at Calvary Boys Championship game. Coach, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Welcome back, everyone. Nice job there, Richard. We had Coach Steve Smith.
What a great interview.
Yeah, it was. Block there and a traveling violation.
I tell you what, this is a treat to get Westfield School once again simulcast on Middle Georgia Sports Live's YouTube channel. Big shout out to Brett Taylor. I know Braden Holder, they do a great job doing Westfield games all season long.
Oh, what a play! Are you kidding me? Wow!
Dylan Hostin throwing it down.
We just talked about it.
Yeah, we were.
And you may be seeing a lot of those here in the next two games, this one and later on. Nice pass, give and go. Block by Dylan Hostin. Here comes Keyshawn. Out to Hokut. Hokut, bad pass. Stolen away there by Cannon Allen.
And Calvary on a 6-0 run. Remember after the timeout, Westfield got a big 3 to make it 9-9.
Hudson Hodge has it. Cross court to Ben Holbert. Holbert throws it in the corner. There's Cannon Allen. Hodge. Wide open 3 for Holbert. Here comes Manny. Manny to Keyshawn. Keyshawn loses it. Keyshawn not paying attention there, kind of lost focus as we go out of bounds, and it will be Westfield ball. James back in the game along with Jamar. Here's Cross. James Cross down low to Liam. Liam wide open. And floater no. Tip back no. And he probably could have came down with it and just went up. I don't think
they had to tip it like that.
15-9 Calvary, and then a turnover there, and they'll go back to the Knights. Coach Jonathan Gordon and his Knights, 17-9. Number 7, excuse me. I think, in the latest rankings. I'll let you pull that up there, Rich. Which means they won't be on a bye. They'll have to play that first round as Hokut misses that one.
Hosting a home game. That's the goal.
Yes, they were on the road last year as an 11 seed and lost to Kings Academy. And nice in and out move and crossover by Hodge, but he wasn't able to hit it.
Yeah, currently ranked 7th.
Jamar.
Which means they would host Mount of Sales.
Jamar is wide open for a corner 3, and he'll knock it down. I like how Jamar Williams plays. He gives you that spark. He can hit shots when needed, and he plays great defense. And the Knights lead by 9 with 5:46 here in the half. We'll take a break. We've got more here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of GMC Sierras and the all-new, all-electric Sierra EV. Drive home a full-size GMC Sierra with over $14,250 off. Or go electric with up to $10,000 in savings on Sierra EV.
Buy today and you won't pay till May.
People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everybody. 9-point game, Calvary. Up 18-9.
On a 9-0 run.
Nice pass down low, and the layup is good by Westfield. Keyshawn Hall, he loses it. Here comes Calvary, and Westfield.
Yeah, leading scorer for Westfield, Hudson Hodge, averaging 21 points a game.
Hudson can play. Turnaround jumper, though, there by Maddox Davies will get the roll, and now Coach Gordon is upset. And he says, come on, guys, we're doing everything right. And that is the game of basketball. It's a game of runs. 30 seconds here. Richard, did you find out those rankings?
Yes, Calvary 7th. Westfield is actually 8th.
Wow,
in
I was wrong.
3A classification. The number 1 seed is Brookwood, followed by Deerfield Windsor. And Westfield's got to hope that Frederica or Tift Area lose in the first round of their district tournament, and they need to get on a run too. But we got John Millage and Piedmont also in the District 6 tournament going on Middle Georgia Sports Live. They're the 10 and 11th seed, respectively. over there in the 4A classification with all those 4A schools in Macon. Tatnall, Methel, Stratford, FPD. That district is loaded.
100%. And Jamar is not going to get up with it. A bad pass there by James Cross. He literally just heaved it.
Yeah, just trying to save it.
And honestly, you throw it any further than that, Jamar would have probably been able to get underneath it. Shot no good, and Haaston gobbles the rebound. And James Cross.
Yeah, I was looking at the schedule for
Oh, what a pass by
Oh!
Jamar, and there's Liam
Wow.
Ocutt for the layup.
Hey, how you doing?
How about that? No-look pass by Jamar and threads the needle. And nobody able to pick up the ball there. Haaston
defense. Good
fighting
defense.
for the ball, and Maddox Davies and him battle.
So I'm looking at the schedule. You know, Thrift, Westfield School played an entire GIAA schedule. Every single team in the regular season were GIAA teams. I find that interesting. They didn't like schedule a Perry or a Peach County. You know, I like seeing GIAA teams going up against GHSA teams. Would you agree?
I would. Would you?
I would. Like, play some of the play like Southwest or Rutland, Central and Macon. There's a lot of great teams out there.
Cannon Allen.
It'd be great for Middle Georgia Sports Live.
Nice pass right there in the middle, and a nice
Good
looking
play.
jumper by Maddox Davies. Get that ball in the middle, break down the defense. And that's exactly what just happened.
Yeah, Westfield has cut it to 5.
Coach Gordon calling out his play, finds Miss Hall throwing a ball from half court, lazy, and
So, Thrift, we got the championship games on Thursday. Is it true that are they having consolation games or are they not?
no consolation games, only championship
Okay.
this Thursday.
Nice rebound. Oh, good steal.
And here comes Manny. Manny to Tyler Freeman. Up top the cross for 3. Yes.
Oh, man. What a
James
shot.
Cross, the 8th grader, knocks down a 3, and it's an 8-point lead.
Almost a dive steal.
Liam.
Look, Jamar Williams is
And
open.
there's Jamar with an easy lay. How about that pass from Liam Ocutt showing off the arm?
Really did.
Ben Holber, Hudson Hyde, no. Here comes James Cross on the fast break. Cross is up. He'll shoot another 3, and he'll knock it down.
Money.
And James Cross starting to feel it, and Calvary's up by 13.
By the way, congratulations to Russell County Warriors. They defeated Park Crossing. They are Class 6A Area 3 champions.
I know Russell County boys are playing today as
Yeah,
well.
no, the Russell County boys. The girls lost last night to Park Crossing. It's the Russell County boys. They won.
Congratulations to Coach Ronnie Battle.
You know where we're going to be tomorrow, Thurr?
100%.
Kendrick.
Yep, because Sumter County
got the 3 seed. So the That 3-6 matchup for both the boys and the girls will be at Sumter County. The 4-5 matchup will be at Kendrick. And I'm trying to see who won tonight. I know Hardaway was taking on Columbus for the boys. Shaw taking on Jordan.
Three-pointer, no. Hodge can't get anything to fall right now. And Hall, another bad
turnover
pass. And if you're Coach Jonathan Gordon, you got to think, guys, we should be up by 15 or 20 by now.
Cannot let this team just stick around.
And Jamar, good defense there. And here comes Keyshawn Hall. Keyshawn drives. Keyshawn fouled. Keyshawn misses the first free throw.
By the way, over at Middle Georgia Sports Live's Facebook page, FPD leading Piedmont 48-22.
Wow. Hodge. And good defense. And laying it up and in. There is Jack Doster. Hall. To Jamar. Jamar.
Moving around.
Freeman almost has it go through his hands. He's stuck in the corner, and his foot was on the line, and no one called anything. He was definitely out of bounds there. Missed by the referee, and they won't miss that travel violation.
Yeah, Westfield will get back down 10.
With 1:01 here until the half. Remember, at halftime, we will be broadcasting the ring ceremony.
Absolutely. Cannot wait for that. Oh, what a pass.
Nice, and laying it in and making it a single-digit game. They're just hustling right now. Calvary, Jack Doster once again. And Hall almost turns it over, throws it off of a Westfield player, but a timeout. And right now, just miscommunication and Calvary not playing their best ball. But don't forget, again, we will be broadcasting halftime ring ceremony here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Saw Coach Halstead. They got some nice sweatshirts that's got the championship and all the players' names on the back. It's going to be a special moment for the Calvary Knights. Hey, we got Brookstone Pacelli coming up next, or Pacelli, the 1 seed, taking on Brookstone, the 4 seed. Brookstone was able to beat Strong Rock yesterday.
Yes, they were. And they dominated them, to be honest.
Dominated.
And just this press is just giving Calvary trouble right now. And losing it, getting it back. Finding, and again, Hodge has been very quiet. He's not even in the game, the leading scorer for Westfield.
That's unbelievable.
How about a pull-up jumper? No. Loose ball. Hodgson goes out of bounds.
Well, Calvary's going to have 8 seconds just to take it down the court. I'd put the ball in, I say Manny Shepard. James Cross is going to inbound. I'd give it to Cross and just let him go down the floor. 5 seconds. Got to get it off.
And James misses. And that will end the first half. Calvary played good ball until the last 2 minutes there. Coach Gordon saying, let's get to the locker room and wake up. Still up 8 though. We'll stay right here because we have
I see rings.
The ring ceremony coming up for the softball program.
We're going to go ahead and keep the audio.
We're both going to stay right here and give it and talk about it and do what we need to do.
Try to get the audio as well.
Rich, you called their games more than anybody.
Oh.
Talk about this team.
It was a very special team. This was a team that had a bunch of 8th graders and freshmen. It started with their pitching. Kendall Gum, she was fantastic this year. Obviously, Maddie Davis, Brindley McKelvey. I mean, they're going to announce their names. No, but it was a lot of fun. It was a great season, 26-3. They beat Strong Rock in the championship. Here we go. This is going to be fun. They deserve it. There they are.
Both as Christian young ladies off the field and as exceptional athletes on the field. With their season culminating in a 5-3 victory over Strong Rock Christian in the championship game to bring home the program's first ever GIAA state title and 4th state championship overall. Perhaps the most encouraging and impressive part of this championship run is that this team was able to achieve this incredible feat with no seniors on the team and only one upperclassman. Tonight, we welcome these young ladies to the court to celebrate with them and so that they can receive and see for the first time their GIAA 4A state championship rings. Please join me in welcoming this team, starting with this year's only upperclassman, junior, number 4,
Kendall Gum was a fantastic player, Rich. And,
yeah, she was.
Glad that we were able to see her.
Dangerous pitcher. Juicy, lights out.
Mackenzie Jones, fantastic.
Another great pitcher. That was a 1-2 punch right there.
Do we know about Brittany McKelvey? You saw her hit a home run?
Yeah. Power hitter. About this girl. Hit that 3-run homer against Columbus. That was our first ever Houlihan's highlight of the week. Led the team in batting average. Fantastic glove as well. Notice he's saying freshmen. There's a lot of freshmen on this team.
Yeah, they're going to be dominant for many years to come.
Just the fact that they were able to bounce back after losing to Strong Rock in the first game. They were able to win in that second game. So remember, they were in a double elimination tournament, and Strong Rock was in the elimination bracket.
I'll tell you what, Jeff took over this program last year. A bunch of 8th graders made it to that semifinal, and then this year to become the most dominant team, I think the best team in the entire GIAA.
No question about it.
With this young of a team. And then that interview we did and talking about, believing in these young ladies, them having the spiritual mindset to go through such a tough schedule was pretty incredible.
What an awesome moment. All right, we're going to have to get a close-up on those rings. We'll try. I think they got their rings in hand. We will try. Coach Jeff Halstead. And they are not done yet. They are going to be the team to beat in the GIAA for years to come. I tell you, that was really exciting getting to live stream their games on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. All right, here we go. Picture time. And let's show the bling. There we go. Love the T-shirts, too. GIAA state champions. And on their home soil at the South Commons Softball Complex. Congratulations, the Calvary Lady Knights. Ring ceremony in the books. We cannot wait for the 2026 season. We're going to take a break. We got the second half coming up between Calvary and Westfield School. Calvary leading by 8.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now an award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today. If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's Morning Show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of GMC Sierras and the all-new all-electric Sierra EV. Drive home a full-size GMC Sierra with over $14,250 off. Or go electric with up to $10,000 in savings on Sierra EV.
Buy today and you won't pay till May.
People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
All right, welcome back. Start of the second half, Calvary up 28-20 over Westfield School. With it on the wing was Abe Evangelista into Dylan Hostin. Hostin, Evangelista in the corner. James Cross for three and hits it. All right. It's an 11-point lead for Calvary. That's the third three of the game for James Cross. Westfield with it, trying to pull up jumper. That is good. That shot was made by Maddox Davies. Cross now with it. Long pass to Holcutt in the corner. Swings it out to Evangelista, or Tyler Freeman for a three. Tyler Freeman, yeah. I know. We need to change that sign. Over in the corner, Hudson Hodge averaging 21 points a game. There's a three-pointer by Ben Holbert, no good. Oh, trying to save it right to Tyler Freeman. James Cross over to Holcutt. Stops on a dime. Three-pointer is good for Liam Holcutt. And Westfield wants a timeout. 37-22 as Calvary's come out on fire in this second half. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back to Calvary Christian. Steve Smithwood Court, site of the District 5 tournament. Okay. There's a shot up, and Hudson Hodge, it was only a matter of time that he would get going. That's a big three for Hudson Hodge. And Manny Shepard. Jamar Williams. Over to James Cross. Tyler Freeman trying to get open space. He's over in the corner. Cross looking for that screen. He finds Tyler Freeman. Corner three. Rattles in and out. Rebounded by Holbert. And here comes Ben Holbert. And stolen by Cross. Cross, Jamar. Keeps it with it on the baseline. Tippy-toeing on that baseline. Passes it to Dylan Hostin. Holcutt lost it off his foot. James Cross with it. Cross at the top of the key. Backs it out. Looking for Tyler Freeman. Over to Jamar. Dylan Hostin. Cross in the corner. Jamar to Freeman. He's got Peyton Lamberth guarding him. And then Dylan Hostin's going to try a three, and he hits it. What a big three. Everybody's making threes tonight for Calvary. Dylan Hostin gives him a 15-point lead. Hudson Hodge. Inside, Davies. And he gets tangled up with Dylan Hostin. It's gonna stay right here with Westfield School. Earlier today, we saw Westfield girls punch their ticket to the championship. They'll be playing right back here on Thursday. Hudson Hodge. That's an over and back. Looks like Maddox Davies on the call. As Westfield was able to beat Strong Rock, Pacelli girls able to beat Brookstone in overtime. So the championship is set. Pacelli Westfield School on Thursday. Cross, long pass, Dylan Hostin controls it in the paint. Hostin back out to James Cross for three. Oh, at the top of the arc, no good. Rebounded by Holbert. With it, Camden Allen. Hostin pulls down that rebound with authority. And here's James Cross, the 8th grader. We saw him playing with the middle school in 6th grade a couple years ago. Knew he was just going to be a standout player. There's Tyler Freeman over to Holcutt. Cross, corner 3. Rattles in and out. Grabbing the rebound is Holbert. Cross with a steal. Good defense by James Cross. Driving, Holcutt, corner 3. Trying to get his own rebound. Pulled out, and he dives to the floor. It looks like it's going to be a foul. 4:01 left to go here in the third quarter. As we are live streaming on Georgia Alabama Sports Live's Facebook page and YouTube channel. Also simulcast on Middle Georgia Sports Live's YouTube channel. Want to thank Brett Taylor and Braden Holder and JJ, Aiden Madzingo, all our wonderful staff at Middle Georgia Sports Live. Kyle Farmer. Kyle Tucker, rather. Coach Farmer, Rhett Farmer, Kyle Tucker. I know I'm going to miss somebody. Driving, that's Davies. Going up. Yeah, don't have a number 20 here on the roster. Westfield School, led by their coach, Brett Hardy. Comes in with a 12-12 record, 3-5 in region play. They won the tiebreaker over Brookstone because their margin of victory was closer. Brookstone had to play yesterday against Strong Rock. All right, inside. Hudson Hodge. He could shoot now. Cannon Allen. Now with it. That's going to be a foul away from the basketball. It's going to go back to Calvary. Keyshawn Hall with it. Over to Cross. Bounce pass, Manny Shepard. Shepard up, blocked. What a block there by number 20. Inbounds, Jamar Williams. Manny Shepard back over to Cross and a travel. Both teams, the position where they are right now, they want to try to host that first round playoff game. Remember, the first 4 teams get a bye. They will play in the quarters. Oh, and he's on the line. Yep. And I tell you, the student section there for Calvary, they wanted to make sure of it. They wanted to let the refs know, hey, his foot was on the line. They were just pointing at the line. It'll be Calvary basketball. This broadcast brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, the Houston Clinic, and Coca-Cola. Keyshawn Hall over to Cross on the baseline. Bounce pass to Jamar. Looking for that screen. That pass was a little too much for it, intended for Dylan Hostin. And it'll go back to Westfield. And inboundsing it will be number 50, Sammy McGahee. It's definitely not pronounced like Willis McGahee, but it's McGahee, Sammy McGahee. There's Keyshawn Hall coming up with a rebound, and look who's wide open. Jamar Williams trying to save it right to James Cross, a little floater. Oh, what a play. Cross gets his rebound. James Cross, baseline. Getting chased down, and smart play. It'll remain Calvary basketball. So we talk about Hudson Hodge. 21 points a game. Ben Holbert averaging 11 points. Sammy McGahee averaging 9. And it goes right to McGahee. Over to Hodge. Hodge at the top of the key. Over to Doster. Doster, short. Cross, got to give it up. And again, Cross smartly throws it to a knee of a Westfield player. Sammy McGahee. And now here's Jamar Williams over to Cross. Bounce pass. Oh, nice save by Manny Shepard. Hole cut in the corner. Out of bounds, Westfield ball. Calvary Knights currently 7th. They want to try to improve their seeding, but they don't want to get too high because I think that they want to try to avoid Pacelli in the quarters. But if they get a 7th seed, they'll end up hosting Mount DeSales in the first round of the playoffs. And then when you get to the quarters, you know it's a neutral site game. So anything can happen. You play the 2 seed, the Kings Academy, and it's a neutral site game. So I think they're in pretty good position right now. Hodge for 3. No good. Out of bounds. It'll stay right here with Westfield. Hudson Hodge trying to get going. And he catches the lob pass. Bounce pass to McGahee. McGahee, corner, shot, off, no good. It's poked away out of bounds, and it will remain here with Westfield. 1:33 left to go here in the third. Calvary leading by 15 over Westfield School. McGahee. Hodge. There's a 3, no good. Trying to chase it down to get the rebound. Good hustle. And we got a foul. And it looks like it's going to be on Calvary. Coming up next, we got the #1 seed in the boys bracket, the Pacelli Vikings, also the #1 seed in 4A, taking on the Brookstone Cougars, the #4 seed, who got the win over Strong Rock last night. That shot is up, and that's going to be a foul. And going to the line is Jack Doster. And he misses the first. A pretty decent crowd here. A lot of Calvary fans, a lot of fans from Westfield who stuck around for this game as they were here earlier for the Westfield girls getting their win over Strong Rock. Keyshawn Hall with it, trying to break the press. Freeman. Over to Holcutt. He gets tied up with Hudson Hodge, goes out of bounds, but it will stay with Calvary. Winner of this game will take on the winner of the next game we have between Pacelli and Brookstone. Oh! Holcutt. Over to Keyshawn Hall, looking for the screen. Hall. Driving, finger roll, up, misses. McGahee pulling down the board. Over to Hodge. Back to McGahee, top of the key. McGahee driving. Pass, was deflected. McGahee with it. Hodge for 3, and hits it. And Hudson Hodge getting going. We got a whistle. We got a timeout or we got a foul? Let's see what the call is. Timeout. We'll take one, too. Calvary leading Westfield 40-29. 37 seconds left to go here in.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And we are back here at Calvary, Steve Smithwick Court, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Middle Georgia Sports Live's YouTube channel. I want to thank Brett Taylor for allowing us to live stream it on their platform too. And that is out of bounds and back to Westfield. So as this is the third meeting between these two schools, Westfield lost to Calvary by 4 at Perry and lost 61-56 here. That was back on January the 9th. So they have played close contests. Pretty close. Oh, right into the teeth of the defense. Westfield, easy bucket, down by 9. And now Westfield starting with the full court press, trying to get a steal. They're just fighting for it. McGahee with it. And coming up with it is Hodge. There's another shot off the mark. Oh, McGahee over and back. They get called for the foul. McGahee knew about that. He was over in the back. Over and back call on McGahee. With 0.3 seconds. Not enough time for a catch and shoot. Yeah, that was a foul that was not in the bonus. I think if you're Calvary, you draw up a catch and shoot play. Where's Tyler Freeman? I think you got to find him on the court somewhere. James Cross, Jamar Williams, Liam Holcutt, Dylan Hostin, and Keyshawn Hall. Hostin, that's not going to be enough to try to get a shot off. We played 3 here at Calvary. The Knights leading the Westfield Hornets 40-31. We got one more quarter to go here in the GIAA District 5 3A 4A Region Tournament. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Start of the fourth quarter, Westfield with the ball. Hudson Hodge will inbounds it. Gives over to Doster. Hodge. Doster slices the defense and scores, and Westfield trails by 7. They were down by as many as 15. James Cross. How does Calvary respond? Over to Freeman. Holcutt, corner 3. No good, and Jamar Williams comes up with the offensive rebound. Holcutt in the key. Over to Freeman, back to Cross. James Cross slices the defense and gets fouled as Doster comes up with a block. And they're going to say a foul on Calvary. I think that was a clean block, and I think the foul was away from the basketball. So Westfield with the basketball. Down 7. Hodge. Drive in, tipped, and stolen. Cross with it. He's taking his time. Yeah, we got Coach Hardy trying to get a brand new starting 5 in there after the next timeout. Freeman over to Dylan Hostin. Hostin driving, splitting, and that is, looks like maybe a jump ball. No, that's a foul on McHugh. Or Hudson Hodge. Yeah, we got a brand new, well, 4 new starters out there, including Ben Holbert, Cannon Allen, Peyton Lamberth. Cross. And shot over to Holcutt, and he traveled. 6:32 left to go here in the game. Closely contested game so far. Calvary up by 7. Westfield's got a little momentum here in this 4th quarter. Closed out the 3rd quarter nicely. Erased a 15-point deficit to find themselves down by 7. There's a corner 3 that's off the mark. And Dylan Hostin pulls it down. Hostin passes to Holcutt. Holcutt off the glass and in. Big bucket. Calvary needed that one. It's a 9-point lead. Hodge. Over to Holbert. Over in the corner. Lamberth back to Holbert. Holbert almost lost it. Hodge catch and shoot. Off the mark and into the hands of Dylan Hostin. Another rebound. Calvary can make it back to a double-digit lead. Cross. Passes to Holcutt in the corner. Lobs it to Dylan. Hostin puts up the jumper. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Diving for the loose ball, but it goes back to Westfield School. A good effort there by Liam Holcutt. And here comes Westfield. Holbert. Looking, bounce pass. Hodge inside. Back out. Cannon Allen. Lost it. Stolen by Dylan Hostin. Good defense there by Calvary. Hostin behind the back. Over to Jamar. Tyler Freeman swings over to Cross. Cross driving. Bounce pass, trying to save it out of bounds. Westfield ball. 4:52 left to go here in this game. Calvary up by 9. Winner will advance to the championship game on Thursday night. Right back here. Cannon Allen inside Churcher and score. Braden Churcher cuts it to 7. Cross. Oh, you got to be careful he didn't travel there. Back out to Cross. Looking for the screen. Swings it over to Jamar Williams. And that's going to be out of bounds off Tyler Freeman. A good play by Hudson Hodge. And we got a timeout. 4:18 left to go. Calvary leading by 7 over Westfield School. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we are back. Westfield with the ball. 4:15 left to go here in the game. Down by 7. Holbert swings over to Allen. Allen driving. Allen slicing the defense. Count the bucket. Cannon Allen going to go to the line for the N1. What a move by Cannon Allen, the senior. Able to cut it to 5. He could cut it to 4 here. What an incredible comeback by Westfield School. If you're Calvary, you've got to come back and respond. I think you just got to try to get it in the hands of Dylan Hostin. Let him go to work. Allen makes it. It's a 4-point lead for Calvary. I got a feeling this game's going to go down to the wire. I tell you, there's no quit in this Westfield team. Over to Hostin. Back over to Cross. A good job breaking the press. Cross being guarded by Camden Allen. Looking for that screen. Over to Keyshawn. Bounce pass. Hostin, he's open. Hostin, oh, he misses, but that's going to be a foul. Dylan Hostin had the open lane, couldn't finish, but Westfield with a late foul, and it will put Dylan Hostin on the line. .343 left to go here in the game. Hostin makes the first. And it's back to a 5-point lead for Calvary. The two times these teams played, they were less than a 10-point margin. It's like 4 points and 6 points. Hostin makes them both. Those are two big free throws for Dylan Hostin. Here comes Westfield. Inside. Quickly driving, foul. And James Cross going to be responsible for that foul. And the shot is good. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have a special broadcast. We are simulcast on Middle Georgia Sports Live's YouTube channel. I want to thank Braden Holder and Brett Taylor. I'll make sure to get your guys' names right. Can't wait to see you guys in a couple weeks. Hostin with it. Over to Tyler. Freeman. Holcutt. Inside to Jamar. Back out. Keyshawn Hall thought about the three. Back out to Tyler Freeman. Freeman lets a three fly. No good. And that is going to be pulled down. And big rebound there. Giving it back out. Hodge. Three minutes left to go. Westfield down by 5. Hodge for three. No good. Good offensive rebound. Trying to get it back. Oh, swatted away. Good play there, but gets it right back and scores. And a timeout on the floor. Big play by Patton Lambert to cut it to 3. 2:47 left to go. Calvary holding on against Westfield School, leading by 3. Back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back here to Calvary Christian. Steve Smithwick Court. Calvary with the ball up by 3. Holcutt now with it. Long pass to Jamar Williams. Got to take some time off this clock. Cross. Slowing it down, looking for the screen. Got it poked away, Cross trying to get it back. It's going to stay with Calvary. It's a one-possession game. Westfield hoping for a stop. Here comes Keyshawn Hall. Across the timeline. Top of the arc. Over to Jamar Williams. With the ball movement. Just eating the clock. Shot clock at 4. Got to get it off. James Cross passes. Jamar. Shot. Floater. No good. Did it hit the rim? I think the shot clock should have reset. It's Westfield ball. Down by 3. I don't know. I thought it hit the rim, but they call a shot clock violation on Calvary. Westfield can tie it with a 3. Hodge. Go over to Allen. At Cannon Allen splits the defense, gets his own rebound. Shot is up, and Keyshawn Hall pulls down the rebound. A big stop by Calvary. Hall over, corner, 3, no good by Jamar Williams. And Westfield pulling up the rebound. 1:38 left to go. Calvary needs a stop. Westfield trying to tie it. Hodge swings it over. Allen stolen by Calvary. 1:24 left to go. Cross. Driving, good defense there by Westfield. Cross looking for the screen. Over to Hall. 15 on the shot clock. Trying to pass the screen. Passes it. Corner. Cross. 3. And hits it! What a big shot by James Cross. It's a 6-point lead for Calvary. Almost stolen. Hodge. We got a timeout with 52 seconds left to go. 47-41. Calvary making it a 2-possession game on the 3-pointer by James Cross. None bigger than that shot by the 8th grader. Timeout, we'll take one too on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we are back. 52 seconds left to go. Westfield with the ball. Down by 6. Hodge for 3. No good. Hostin with a rebound. Goes out of bounds off Westfield. Now, if you're Westfield, you got a foul here. I don't think you got time to try to get a stop. I think that's what Coach Hardy is saying to his players. Foul immediately. Put them on the line as James Cross will inbounds. I thought he was going to Hail Mary it to Dylan Hostin. Cross. Oh, he got it. Luckily, he did not. Oh, they cannot foul yet. And they finally do. Hodge fouls Keyshawn Hall with 31 seconds left. Calvary did a good job taking time off the clock. And it's not a shooting foul. And Calvary will get to take more time off the clock. There you go, Cross. Over to Jamar. Back to Cross. Jamar Williams with it. Trying to get it to Holcutt in the corner, but that's going to be a foul with 19 seconds. James Cross will inbounds it. Over to Keyshawn. And that's going to be a foul on Hodge with 18.1 seconds left. Don't forget, coming up next, we got Brookstone Pacelli, part 3. This time on a neutral court. The oldest rivalry when it comes to the private schools in Columbus. Pacelli and Brookstone. Keyshawn Hall makes the first. But with Calvary entering the GIAA in their second year, they definitely want to be included in that rivalry with Brookstone and Pacelli. It's been a fantastic rivalry with all three of them. Hall makes them both. It's an 8-point lead for Calvary. And right now, if you're Westfield, it's stolen. Keyshawn all the way to the rack and in. And Calvary leads by 11, and that will do it. The Calvary Knights come on top and defeat Westfield, and they advance to the District 8 Championship, which will be held Thursday night against the winner of Brookstone Pacelli, which is the game coming up. And we got to name an Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. I'm thinking James Cross. What bigger play than that three in the corner to put them up by 6 when Calvary was up by 3. James Cross is your Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. All right, don't go anywhere, folks. We have got our 4th and final game of tonight. It's Brookstone and Pacelli. It's coming up next on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO C. Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, C, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Masterwall for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.